and welcome to the Cowboy for Game Yu-Gi-Oh! Podcast. I'm your host, Jake. Today, I'm joined by Bragg and Ben.
Due to illness.
Yes, due to illness, Ben is here.
You would accuse malfunctioning.
How was our week in Yu-Gi-Oh! Ben?
Oh, we're talking me first. I went 2-2 at locals. I played Malice again because I didn't have time to build another deck. It's kind of was what it was. I'm definitely in a holding position of regular locals at the moment where I'm kind of running in the awkward period of not having time to build a deck, but not wanting to play anything good. So I kind of just stare at my cards and I'm like, I have an hour. I don't necessarily have an hour to build the random jank pile I want to put together. So here we are. We'll do what we do. We've got Genesis this week.
We do.
My deck is not finished. I have 3 options. As discussed, I was going to play True Draco on 2 weeks ago's podcast, if you listened. Yeah, I don't have the new True Draco cards I thought I did. Turns out I don't. So yeah, missing a lot of things to make things work. And that's it. I played a fair bit of Master Duel. Finished the Synchro XC's Link or whatever it was.
Well, for you, it was Synchro.
Yeah,
Because you're doing the cringe thing.
I got my wins. I'm now back to playing regular.
Cringe is a good deck.
It's a good deck because it looks at your hand, it rips your extra deck and your top decks.
Hey,
And lets you only do one spell.
In that event,
Well,
you didn't get to look at the extra deck. It was a blind extra deck grip.
Oh no. Poor boy.
But then I'm now back to playing regular format. I think I'm in Diamond? Whatever's the second one from the top.
Yeah.
I've just got to there now. I'm like, cool. Would have been good to have my 26 wins accumulating in here as well. Instead, no. The 26 wins are back in another format. So here we are. Excited for Call Tune. Do I know what I'm doing? Still don't think I've fully figured it out. The deck's going to take some studying as to like what end boards I want to end on for what decks, because you can kind of produce something different for everything, and that doesn't work with everything. Sometimes your opponent normal summons the Albaz and goes Albaz effect, and you're like,
oh,
I didn't account for this. I looked at your hand and went, surely he won't normal summon the Albaz.
They never suspect a normal summon Albaz.
That's the times when you don't end on the red seal because you want to be able to get a point of interruption in before you go to the red seal. But yeah, here we are. It's fun. We'll see how we go though.
Fun for you.
We'll discuss this more later.
Bragg.
Master Duel, I can tell you that much. Let's acknowledge. I think hopefully the scapegoats are there, or whatever our fine friends at Ummi had on their stream this week, which we'll get to.
More?
We can't interact with the set this much this week because
at point of recording, it's imaginary.
watching it back, there was a crash out at the end. I don't know how we hit an hour with just us two. We are in for a long one.
I hope not.
Yeah, actually, I don't think my back can hack this.
I quite like the set design. Good.
Oh, I thought you meant this set design. I'm like, what set design?
What do you mean? Yeah, the Egyptian lettering.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
sorry.
Trust.
It's all back
Sure.
here.
Yep, anyway.
Right there.
Otherwise,
You did some goat.
oh, we did all right.
I believe there's a profile up on the channel if you wish to go watch
Yeah.
Cookie Cutter Chaos Control.
Goat control. It's only BLS and they currently call it Chaos. Yeah. So
Not even a
then
Chaos Orc.
hopefully some games will get uploaded if I find the effort. Hopefully one goes up last night. Hopefully.
Could build Monkey.
Yeah.
Monkey Jake.
Switching to Warrior
Monkey.
was interesting. Like that
Warrior
deck
toolbox.
is. Yeah, it's
With
just
2 rotor?
yes.
Yeah.
Like it's much more brain dead, and also having all the outs to flip effects.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this changes the game completely, but also it doesn't feel it.
Here's my samurai. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm so used to being passive. Like, oh yeah, react. Where it's like, oh no, I kind of actually all I've got to do
Just
is
put on
normal
pressure.
summon. Yeah, normal summon attack.
Yeah.
Which is just not usual. So it's been a change up. Went to a card show today and found an ulti Sasuke.
The Grandmaster Sasuke.
Yeah. not many Yu-Gi-Oh binders in that room. It's all Pokemon, and all new Pokemon as well. Like, oh yeah, or you have some vintage like graded stuff.
Again, it's an inflated market.
I have no interest in new Pokemon until my boy Mega Dragalge drops.
That card's alright. 160 poison.
Yeah. Good card.
Yeah. Soon though. Soon. How was your week?
My week was pretty good. So on Tuesday, I went X1, still on Dark Lords. I found the Ixchel that was missing. So now I have the option to draw. Well, so what happened was, in the very early days of the build, I was playing 3.
Yep.
It occurred to me I was bricking on them, so I took it down to 2.
Isn't it every card in the deck?
Huh?
I thought Ixchel's... Is it a draw 2 or a copy? Which one's the what? It's both, actually.
So
it's both effects.
Two things.
It's a bofa.
Yeah. So then when I took it apart and put it back together, I thought that the Ixchel that was on the table was the third Ixchel that I'd taken out, not the second Ixchel that I
so you're
needed
playing
to put back
one
in.
Ixchel.
So yeah, I only had one Ixchel in for 1 week, and then I found to put it back in. But anyway,
Okay.
I ended up losing in the finals to Exorcisters because it locked me out of graveyard effects, and my hand was kind of shit into the board.
That's fair. That's fair.
If I'd just been able to get one more search off and get the big blowy uppy board guy, everything would have been fine.
Instead.
Because Exorcister plays around the very strong quality of Dark Lords in that once you get the big guys out, they can't be targeted. But Exorcister doesn't target.
Look, here we are. Sometimes you just gotta not pair it.
One of the effects.
No, but that's not the effect he has.
Itch.
And then, yeah, I played actually, I don't remember playing a lot of Master Duel, purely because Cool Tune is everywhere and I hate it.
It's not that unfair of a deck. I actually think it's quite fair.
Because you're playing it. I'm sure people that were playing Tier thought it was fair. I'm sure the people playing Zoo thought it was fair.
I don't have a problem playing around the...
You
can
thought
only
Cash
activate
was
one
fair, and you were
spell.
playing that too. And that was cringe as fuck.
Cash was very fair.
No.
It has a lot of one-to-one trade-ins. Do this, do that, this, that.
Yeah,
this,
you get
this.
to activate an effect as the opponent, and me, the Cashier player, gets
I get to activate
look
an
at your
effect.
extra deck, banish the top of your deck, trigger another guy to add another card in, lock a zone.
Little spoilers. Kurt and I are side decking Cashier Unicorn. You start with the special Unicorn, you do the combo, you look at the extra deck, rip a card, then you blind rip a card, then you go to your opponent's turn, rip 2 more cards. Your card leaves the field, goes to graveyard, rip more cards.
Plus,
Are you playing the ability to rip 7 cards?
Are you just doing the Unicorn, or are you putting in a copy of Birth as well for the funnies?
I'm not going to play the Birth because I don't want to lose to Droll. Or I might play the 1 copy of Birth to then, at the end of the combo, be like, search Birth. Have Birth for later.
Yeah, just for extra banishy things.
Yeah.
Anything else in Yu-Gi-Oh? I don't think so. No, nothing in Yu-Gi-Oh. Did have a fun Magic pod, but that's not what we're here for. We're here for news, and we start with Master Duel.
Check out you mentioning Magic on the podcast.
I did great. Kurt was really angry though. So we had
That's just playing Magic.
Playing was a strong word for what he was doing. Anyway, so Master Duel has a ban list that's going to be launching on May the 7th. So in that ban list, we have Forbidden cards, which is rare for Master Duel. We have Naturia Rose Whip and Performer Power 5 Rainbow Magician.
I can't believe they banned Naturia Rose Whip.
Plans, how will they ever recover?
Yeah, I know. It's also I actually really like the fact that the ban list doesn't come into effect for like 3 weeks, so you can get all of the practice in for your deck until the next set release. Well, it got announced a week ago.
Yeah, true.
Well, I messaged Kurt at the time. I was like, "Damn, they hit it." Oh, and it's like, "Oh, wait, no, we can. You can still get all the testing in you want. The ban list doesn't come into effect until after it physically releases."
Then we have Limited, Herald of Orange Light, and Synchro Overtake. Just another whack to Cool Tune, which I appreciate.
Yeah. I mean, they're all low rarity, so they can afford to go down.
Yes. Yes.
What?
Yes. I mean, Synchro Overtake's just one of the layups to hit. Go, oh, we're hitting this. But no. No one profits off.
Yeah. It's just less spells in your deck to play for when you get Rose Whip locked. Oh no. Anyway. I actually functionally don't like the deck in best of 1. I feel like the deck is going to be much better in this best of 3. Because then you got to play the Rose Whip in the main, and sometimes you draw the Rose Whip and you'd rather it just be a hand trap.
The deck already has like 3 normal summon access, right? Plus a special from deck.
You can normal summon 3 times.
I think you are complaining about entirely the wrong problems.
Oh.
Oh no, I opened one of my garnets. Anyway, I'll use one of my extra normal summons. Anywho,
That's an
it
attack position.
truly doesn't matter.
Then when you float it back, it's it hits different,
Unlimited, we have Cashier of Fenrir and Metamorphosis.
Woo!
From 0 to 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Get that bitch in there.
I mean, it's pretty hard to justify the ban.
Yeah. But now we can Metamorphosis into Last Warrior in, like, Kashtira. You can do Kashtira combo and then with your leftover go Metamorphosis, Last Warrior pass.
Fenrir to 3 is kind of wild.
Yeah.
Feels a little too early.
Especially when they still have a Rise Heart in Master Duel.
Metamorphosis support. Yeah.
The one cute thing I think I might do with Metamorphosis, if I decide to do it at all, is use the World Legacy token of Gisu to make a Millenniumize Restrict.
I do have to question, why did we ban 5 Rainbow?
Because the cringe decks were using it.
No.
Do you recall what it does?
Well, yeah, it's a floodgate if you don't have any spells.
You don't have any set cards, yeah.
I thought it was all spells in grave. There's just no set cards.
No, so while 5 Rainbow is in the Pendulum Zone,
Yep.
you cannot activate monster effects unless you control a set spell and trap.
So this is to protect... This is a hit on against Killertoon. Because Killertoon only plays 7 spells. So I'm assuming this is a...
Well, it's just a strong floodgate against a lot of decks,
Okay.
especially when like you consider that decks like can put in the MST package.
Yep.
And that way they'll just search a bunch of MSTs,
they can make sure
lock
that
you
you
out of stuff,
always
and
never
then
have a back
hit all
row.
your back row.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
How much have you seen it?
I see it quite a bit.
Okay.
I'd seen it show up in like some YCS sideboards for MST, but like that was kind of it. I didn't see it as having enough prevalence to be like, oh my god, we need to hit this card now. Then again, I've not been locked with it, so here we are.
I mean, I like the idea that even if it's just me that's getting punished by these people, but it's still happening to others on an occasion, that they're not waiting for it to be like a Mystic Mind level problem before they address it.
Yeah,
They're
fair.
like,
Yeah.
this card is outrageously unfair
Yep.
and has no purpose outside of floodgate potential, so let's just get rid of it.
Sure.
It is
Sure,
funny.
if Mystic Mind was a problem.
It was fucking stuff.
Where the hat's at?
The hats.
I should wear the hat one podcast.
Yeah. I know this.
So then, over the course of this week, we had a bunch of news come out for the TCG's Blazing Dominion release. The short news is it's not great.
No, like, this set is functionally really fucking good. The rarity choices were just bizarre.
Yeah, it's very much left field for what they usually do. So in the secret rare slots, we have Power Vice Dragon, Elf Note Regina, Phadralia's Harmonia, Princess Dracnea, the Thirsting Tree, Teller of Fairy Tales, the Crimson King, Exceptional Schedule, Dominus Spark, Solemn Accusation, and Shade the Obscure.
So
We'll get into that last one later on.
So we've got 2 Crimson secret rares, which are garbage. Like, don't get me wrong, like, cool because they're the Master of Faster. However, like, typically these cards do not retain value. Like, other cards do not retain value. There's a world where these cards are expensive because the deck is just fucking off to the races playable in Genesis. And I think there's a world where potentially some Genesis picks have snuck its way into the higher rarity slots. However, in saying that, it's a case of like, I just don't think we're I don't think that the card game psyche has matched up to Konami's psyche yet. And like, there might be, again, it might happen in the next set that comes out as well, where they go like, we're just going to sneak in a bunch of cards into the slots in the higher rarity that are going to be great in Genesis because we're not going to point the decks that they're associated with. But like, that doesn't necessarily translate at the moment, at the very least, to pricing of these cards.
Yeah, and the problem that I see with that, in that, maybe the set's not great for X and Y reasons, so we're going to point it for Genesis and hope that that picks it up, is that that's the one thing the players are noticing and not liking about Genesis,
It's
in that
just
decks are selectively pointed or not pointed in order to sell product.
Yeah. Which is interesting at the very least.
I mean,
but like of the secret rares,
like that song's been sung now. We have at least a new melody to go along with the song.
Yeah.
Damn you, Ultra Reality Games was a pro play game.
It was
You and your
ARG.
custom- yeah.
ARG.
Damn you trying to sell product.
ARG was the one trying to flog the product. PPG did the Banlist during COVID. Yeah. So
Regina being the only secret plot for the new law is.
yeah,
I thought there would be at least one other.
I probably think only 5 of these secrets are worth being secrets. Like the Elf Note, the Fedralis, the Spark Accusation, and Exceptional Schedule. I think they're the only 3 cards I think are worth being a secret rare. I thought at least the Power Patron would have been a secret rare on top of this.
I thought the big Power Patron would have been, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I actually quite like the fact that the as we're going to cover, clearly spoilers because it's not here in the secret rares, but the Cool Toon stuff not being secret rare, I actually really like that because then it matches the rest of the deck. It's not like what happened with fucking Ryzeal and what happened with Malice
and Yummy.
Yeah, they just randomly get a secret rare because the card is good for the deck, so therefore it's secret rare because we need it be expensive. Monkey. Instead we've done the waste of the rarities match, which I like.
Yeah, it just has led to a situation now where I'm sure if anyone's looked at the pre-orders, the highest of them is the Fedralis Harmonia at between $150 and $180.
Are we going back to Fedralis Market Watch?
Yeah, I mean
pre-sales in Australia 160 AUD.
Yeah, so that being the highest card, and then the next highest being, I believe, the Dominus Spark at about 60.
Yep. And then the next card after it is the ultra rare Cool Toon.
Yeah.
That's at 50.
So weird. Speaking of the ultra rares, though, we have Nervado, the Shade Beast Power Patron, Janolo, the Shade Spirit Power Patron, Fairy Tail Machgiru?
Yeah, that's right. Machgiru.
Cool Toon Rotary, Crimson Blade Dragon, Cool Toon Crackle, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Rocket, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Flying Launcher, Dooms 13 over Graffiello. Sure. Charmer Quartet in Bloom, Fata Dragna, GMX Partner Celeander, and GMX Comprex, and GMX 55th Experiment Report.
So many GMX.
So many.
Yep. They suck.
Are those the highest GMX rarities that we've had? Because the others were super lower, right?
Yeah. Can't wait to play my ultras. But again, there's some good ultras here that probably should have been secrets. The fact that I saw pre-sales on the Power Patrons only being $8, and I was like, these are real low. But then again, you factor into the fact that these cards aren't playable in Genesis, so they're ultra rares that are just kind of there because they probably should have been high rarity, but not playable in Genesis. So hey, here we are. There's no point making them secret rare because they're only going to be fringe chased as a 1 to 2 of to go into their other lore decks, but their other lore decks, we're intentionally not pointing so that they're good in Genesis. So here we are.
Yeah, it's a weird point to be in. The one thing that stuck out to me, other than one not even archetypal secret rare, was that Predaplant, which is seemingly going to be quite a strong deck post this set. Nothing. Only the generic one up the top, whichever one it was, the thirsty one.
It was the
Draconea.
Yeah,
the secondary stuff that they led with in this set. They came out and first off they announced the Crimson King stuff, and then they're like, guys, we're here for Predaplant. And then, yeah, here we are.
This is going to be a weird one. Pre-releases are starting next week.
We haven't said any Clown Crews.
I was just about to say the same thing. I was like, true. Also, the Clown Crew Tribute Summon, not even an ultra rare.
Yeah, that was a weird
I
one.
thought at least the main deck monster would be a secret rare.
But in saying that, it sort of goes against, in a positive way, what we were saying about the Genesis points, in that Clown Crew could actually be quite a good Genesis deck, and it's
in
all
fact,
very low rarity.
The link isn't even in the set.
No, it's not till next.
Yeah, the link is not out till next set because it's not needed in Genesis.
But yeah, pre-release is starting next week, and then I think it's releasing like mid-May, technically. I think like 13th of May, I want to say.
No, it's not that late. It's like
The day after ban.
the 7th.
Yeah.
Okay.
Earlier. Pre-release is the 2nd and 3rd, so a couple days after that, 4 days.
Yeah, so yeah, 7th or 8th. It'd be interesting to see if it actually has an impact on the format. Well, obviously it's going to have an impact on the format because Cool Tune's just going to come in and fucking rip your extra
Wreck everyone
apart.
the day.
Yeah. Then we had some extra cards that were announced in the set as well. So we
Gaming Gamer GG.
Yeah, Gaming
Guy
Gamer
knows what
GG.
gamers want.
This being a TCG exclusive, it's a rank 4 Earth Machine, 2 level 4 machine monsters. If this card is special summon, you can change all monsters your opponent controls to attack position. God knows why you'd want to do that. If your opponent has a monster in their field or graveyard, you can detach a material from this card, send one other machine monster from your deck or extract to the graveyard, then apply this effect. Choose one machine monster machine Xyz monster in your graveyard. This card's name becomes that monster's name till the end phase. Very niche. I don't really understand who or what it's for.
One day there'll be a use for this card.
It's a rank 4. It's for Raziel.
The only thing I could see it being for is you make it, send Dingisu, the Xyz for Orcust, and then link into the Orcust link one. But that seems bad. Because if you've gotten 2 level 4 machines on the field, you're already halfway there.
At least there's one thing about this photo circulating that it proves is that Doug Z trims his nails.
Yeah. These all came from the content crew.
Then we have Fatar Draknar, the
Dragon.
ultra rare. So 2 monsters with the same type and attribute but different levels. Fusion monster.
Super poly type.
Level 5 Wind Dragon. Your opponent cannot target fusion monsters you control with card effects. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can special summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck in defense position. Its effects negated and return it to the extra deck during the end phase. Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except fusion monsters.
So it's just a super poly target, gives a bit of protection, and if you want to use its extra effects, it locks you. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. I'm always on board for another super poly target.
You don't have to do the effect that locks you.
Yeah. Another TCG exclusive, we have Genia of the Ring, level 4 Earth Spellcaster. If this card is in your hand, you can target 1 face-up monster on the field. Special summon this card. Also, that target becomes a Spellcaster monster. The next time that target would be destroyed by a card effect this turn, it is not destroyed. Also, you cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck the turn you use it, except Spellcaster monsters.
So this card is support for Fairy Tale.
1850 attack and defense? Yes, it is.
So does that mean that all of the TCG cards are meant to be support for cards in the set? At which point the Xyz monster, is it a Doom Z card?
No, that card's...
Okay. I don't even know what fusion monsters were in the set for Batter Dragon to...
Oh. Yeah, I guess Gaming GG could work with Dooms, but that's not what it does. The Xyz in the deck already does.
Yeah.
Reading further, if this card is tributed or banished to activate a spellcaster monster effects, you can add this card to your hand. Oh, that's cute. Okay.
You can banish it with Fairy Tale Snow and then add it back.
Well, we can't.
Oh, damn.
And actually, neither can the OCG because it's not theirs yet. Then we have Checker, a level 4 Earth Machine effect monster. Cannot be normal summoned if you control a monster. You can tribute this card, special summon 1 machine monster from your deck whose attack equals its own defense, but return it to the hand during the end phase. You can banish this card from your graveyard and discard 1 card, special summon 1 Iron Rubble token, level 1 machine earth monster, but it cannot be used as material for a fusion, synchro, or link summon. You have a question?
Is this card Chessman support?
A half.
It's called Checker.
I mean, we're not getting that for another set.
It's very clearly Earth Machine support, but
yeah.
However, Chessman. Are
I
the chessmen
think-
going to be Earth machines with attack equaling their defense? Maybe.
We don't know. I actually really want to know more about that archetype. I'm so excited for the chessmen.
Was it Bragg that was like, "Hey, where's the chessmen
Yeah,
announcements?"
oh.
I was like,
Yeah,
No,
that-
we've got this is the last
Wrong
round of
set.
GMX.
yeah. So that's I found it funny at the time too. So I'm going to say it again. They knew GMX was so bad they were already waiting to tell us about the next set. They're like, "Don't worry about the dinosaurs. We've given up on them."
"We gave up on Jurassic Park. Let's play chess."
We didn't like Jurassic Park. We're now playing Queen's Gambit. So we have Rustin Mammoth, a level 5 Earth Machine effect monster, attack and defense both 21. So
searchable with the last card.
summonable from the last card,
Yeah.
in fact.
Checker.
If this card is in your hand, okay, so they're already conflicting. You can banish one machine link monster from your extra deck whose combined link ratings equal exactly 5. Jesus Christ. Special summon this
It
card.
banishes multiples. Okay.
You can target one card you control and one card your opponent controls, return them to the hand. This is a quick effect if this card is linked to a Link 3 or higher machine link monster. Only use Rusted Mammoth once per turn.
What good Link 3 or higher machines exist?
None that you'd like find immediately splashable with this. Oh, mate. Oh, wait. The one they use in Earth Machine.
That's a
What's
Link 2.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
They play a Link 1 and a Link 2. I
Yeah.
don't know what the Link 3 is.
Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of this is.
Yeah.
Dan, do you not know?
No, back to the other one.
Mm.
You could use it to become the bigger power patron. So then it's just you can make one of the power patrons for the. You have to have all 3 power patrons on card.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So you only have to do a rank 4 instead of climbing bull. Have to do.
Okay.
Okay. Then we've
Maybe.
got Officiating Revere, level 6 Dark Zombie. Ooh, for you,
Oh,
for
yeah,
you.
This one is there is actually 2 pretty good support
it-
cards in
they
here.
look
Yeah.
cool
Yeah.
as well.
Yep, so if this card's in your hand, you can discard one other card, special summon this card. If an Xyz
That's
monster
great.
or monsters
Put
is sent to the
Mizuki in
graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card, special summon one zombie monster from your graveyard. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card was banished, target one zombie Xyz monster you control, attach this card to it.
That's great.
That's, yeah, very good. And then Officiator of Doom Samuel. I don't know. That's so strange.
It's a great name.
I am the Keeper of Doom.
He's got his little
Lloyd.
staff.
Just so strange. So rank 6 Dark Zombie. I wonder what support this could be. During the main phase, quick effect, detach one material from this card, then target one zombie monster in your graveyard, special summon it, then you can negate the effects of one monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one monster in either graveyard, shuffle it into the deck.
I like to point out that doesn't have a level restriction or restriction of anything. You can just summon back Boulder Roach. Just be like, aha, my Boulder Roach negate.
Zombie world.
Say the name for me one more time.
Boulder Roach?
Bell drop.
Oh well. It's spelled Boulder Roach.
I just think it looks. I've never. Card's name. It's
This
big
actually
thing.
looks cool too. I just the name is so
It's a little
ridiculous.
sperm with a staff in
Reminds
it.
me of Willow. Kind of funny because
I think that it's meant to be of that lore.
Yeah.
Because Willow is also a rank 6 zombie.
Was Willow a TCG exclusive for us as well?
Ah, maybe.
I feel as though it was.
It went
I'll brag
along-
researches that, and we will look into some more imports that we had. So this is a Big Dragon Tuna Vanilla. It's the
'Cause it has separate news
continuation.
stories.
Yeah, so it's a
there's-
continuation of the lore of the Cursed Dragon Tamer, whatever the fuck it is. The other level 8.
Oh no, I was talking
vanilla.
about the other TCG exclusives that we didn't talk about, but they have
Ah.
they have their own news articles.
Yeah,
so
yeah, they're
I-
later, they're
because they
later.
were revealed on the stream, not in.
Yeah.
We got the Miracle Ejector.
which is already in Duel Links, Master Duel.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
Hey.
Flame Tongue the Burning Blade.
You play that in Rescue Ace.
Subspace Battle. You play that. Well, you're supposed to play it in BES, but what you actually play it in is Malefic.
I actually really appreciate whenever we get these lore cards.
Yeah.
The Gorgar Gigo lore cards.
There.
You can buy it? Oh, yeah, but is it coming off of him?
Oh, he's like. What's going on there?
There's a
Might need a
dragon.
better
that's all.
quality photo. Well, we'll wait until
Rolling
next
Captain.
Sunday and
Rolling
we have
Captain
the
and
actual
Free.
packs.
Yeah,
Like, I kind of want to say it's like the Bujin that has the yellow, but I know it's not.
Yeah, that wouldn't be there. Anyway, and then the GMX.
Not.
Just read the fusion.
Okay,
Yeah.
scroll down. A lot of
The
the other
big
ones are
fusion
just the same ones.
Comprex.
So, GMX Comprex, level 10 Dark Dinosaur Fusion Monster. So needs a GMX plus 2 plus dinosaurs. Gains effects based on the number of dinosaurs used as fusion material for this card. 3 or more, your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. 4 or more, can make up to 3 attacks during each battle phase. 5 or more, each time your opponent normal or special summons a monster or monsters, they lose 800 life points. Once per turn, if you excavate a card or cards by a GMX card effect, you can destroy all other monsters on the field.
This card's great.
What ways do they have to excavate off turn?
I don't know, but the future fusion target for dinosaurs.
Oh, yeah, this is their new fusion card, I believe. Fusion summon by excavating. There we go.
So you can summon 2.
Oh, hang on. No, I just made that up.
You
That's not
did
what that
just
said.
make that up.
I just...
The second part says...
If it actually did what I said
If
it
your
did, it would
opponent-
be a better card.
During your main phase, banish this card from your deck to excavate.
Field
Hey,
spell.
so what's the types of the other ones further up? Like, are they?
I think they're dinos.
They change.
Yeah, one's
A Beast Warrior.
Yeah, one.
But this one, I
is a
think,
man.
makes itself a dinosaur.
Was the suppression
But when
scroll.
it's used as the fusion, it's not a dinosaur.
Yeah, you can't.
What's the other one above it? Yeah, I thought it's just a man.
Oh, it's the chick behind. Look. Sure. Sure.
Man.
I thought they transform into the dinosaurs.
They're partners.
They mutate, don't they?
Yeah, but like clearly, she is separate to the flying dinosaur.
Well, hang on. Yeah, so they must amalgamate. They fuse, what some might say.
If only we listened to the them explain the law. Which actually,
I just watched Jurassic Park. Enough.
the presentation
I'm
of
getting
their of that stream made me feel encouraged by how we approach the podcast, where we just constantly
And they knew what was coming up.
and sort through notes.
Yeah.
Like you've known about this card's existence and the translation of it for months.
Hey. If you were getting paid to read GMX, would you make a big thing of it? No. I would forget about it immediately.
We've got great cards here.
And we're not getting
It's
paid for this.
Evolve.
Unless we go to the Patreon.
Wait, so does Evolve Deneen always count as a GMX monster?
This kind of special
not,
summon.
It's not a GMX for the
no.
fusion.
No, it does not.
It's not a GMX monster.
But
It's just a dinosaur.
I'm sure there's a law.
There's every chance they just.
evolved Deneen.
There's every chance they just forgot to make it a GMX. Then we had another TCG exclusive card,
Also,
Shade the Obscure. This
before
is the secret that we're getting. But Ben needs to interrupt.
But before we go into this, I want to preface this by on the stream, Jerome was like, "Stop fucking asking for Electromite back. Have this instead." He dead ass was like, "People keep asking me to get support back for Pendulum, so this is what you're getting." It's like, oh, fucking okay, Jerome.
So, Pendulum, Shade the Obscure, level 4, Dark Fairy. Pendulum effect. You cannot Pendulum summon except Pendulum monsters. This effect cannot be negated. Great start to Pendulum support.
This could have worked in your deck.
It can still,
Dark
but not well. If a monster or monsters with 1,000 or less attack is special summoned, you can return this card to your hand. You can only use its effect once per turn. Monster effect. If you have a card in your Pendulum zone, this card is in your hand, you can special summon this card. You can pay 1,000 life points, destroy one Pendulum card in your hand or face-up field, then you can add one Pendulum monster from your deck to your face-up extra deck.
That's...
So you can destroy Plush Fire,
Yeah.
which is no longer banned. Question mark. And then you can put one in your extra deck.
Dark Fairy as well.
Well,
It's been so long since I resolved Plush Fire. I don't know what the errata says.
I think it just means it's once per turn, doesn't it? I think that's all they did.
Oh,
That's all they had to do.
Synergy in it.
But yeah, if you play Power Patrons in Dark Lords, you can use this card as an extender.
Okay.
Would you? Probably not. We're already doing so many bad things. We don't need to be doing other shit.
Yeah.
Hey.
VIP whale.
This is the card I care about.
So
Drip
level
whale.
6 light fish effect
Let's
monster.
scroll down a little bit just to show the people at home the whale. Other way. Yeah. Show the whale. Show the whale to the
Incredible
people.
artwork.
Look at the whale.
Hey, they stole it.
Hey.
Oh, good. I can actually work out where things are. Hello, Blue Eyes. Anyway. The big fish. Oh, no, not that's not what his name is. VIP whale.
Big fish.
Really big fish. So you can tribute an additional
You didn't read
monster.
the attack and defense.
Attack 24, defense 1,000.
Searchable.
Ah, it's a monarch card. Okay, sure.
Secret Monarch? Is he the last monarch?
The monarchs went to the sea. You can tribute an additional monster when you tribute summon. Excuse me, this face-up card.
Yep.
If this card is tribute summoned, you can place place VIP counters on this card equal to the number of monsters tributed for its tribute summon. When your opponent activates, a card or effect. Okay, so they missed a word there. When your opponent a card or effect, quick effect, you can remove one VIP counter from this card. Toss a coin and call it. If you call it right, negate that effect. If you call it wrong, this card's original attack becomes halved until the end of this turn.
I love it.
Fun fact, Jake. In Monarch, this card is searchable.
Yes.
So is Monarch Stormforth. And this can tribute every card your opponent controls for the Stormforth.
Ah.
So you tribute the whole board and then
You
go
go.
heads or tails. Call it. It's so good.
That's so strange.
It's not once a turn, right? No.
It's great.
So just keep halving and halving.
Yeah. And
No, you'll keep winning. You'll keep winning.
You can also put it in Clown Clan. So
True.
you can put out all of the extra deck monsters and then you go and a whale tribute them all. Trigger all the effects.
Mm.
Woo!
Yeah, that's cute. I mean,
Great.
monarchs kind of need
Vip
it.
whale, vip whale, vip whale.
We have some product from the OCG.
30th anniversary, baby.
It's coming. So we had the 30th anniversary 9-pocket binders. It's unfortunate that it looks kind of cool because the quality of these is generally garbage.
Dog shit.
Yeah. It's nice to look at though.
What's the first jewel that we see in the...
I'm fairly sure that you don't see a duel in the manga for a while.
It's a lot of murder.
Yeah, it's a lot of other games. Hey, let's roll dice. You're dead.
And then we had the Great Magician War deck case. So I believe this is what's his name? Magistus. No. Yes, Magistus, but which Magistus? This is the prince, and then this is the other one.
Okay.
It doesn't look big enough.
We don't have a
mainly.
click link for the anime episode that released. So like, is that girl the little girl from the anime, or what's the? What's
They
the
haven't
lore behind
revealed
little
that
Needs,
far yet.
He goes,
but-
He's like, you swallowed magic. Ha
Oh, I want to touch that one.
Visually speaking, I don't think that's her.
Okay.
Looks different, and
All
this
anime
is a-
children look the same if you don't have their hair color.
You raise a good point. But yeah, I did enjoy that episode. I will need to watch it with subtitles because the link I had didn't have them. But the
I
visuals
noticed
were
that
quite good.
So there wasn't any subtitles. You clicked the right link, Jake. There is just no inbuilt subtitles for some reason into the TCG, like the English YouTube channel
Yeah.
release. You have to manually do the YouTube subtitles.
No, because when I clicked it, it wasn't from the English. It was from
Oh.
the OCG.
I clicked the English one, and I had to manually put the subtitles up. I got like a quarter of the way through, and I was like, I don't think they're ever going to put up subtitles, are they? Go back to
Oh,
the start,
yeah,
put
yeah.
on subtitles.
That is Regulus.
Regulus, that's his fucking name. The,
Not the
prin-
lion-
the
not the
Prince of
lion.
Magistus, and then she's got some other name.
Boy, Curtis. Boy, Curtis.
So then
Punch.
the new season mats for regionals has been announced.
Clown Crew.
Clown Clan
The
dude. And the blue deck box back again.
Actually,
He becomes a witchcrafter.
she Verde? No, Verde is one of the legendary ones.
I think, is she always counted as a witchcrafter card?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
that one. Yeah, probably.
Yep, first line attack. It's always treated as a witchcrafter.
Okay.
But she's the one that we saw when the closed last week.
Look, I like the Clown Crew deck box.
Yeah.
The Clown Crew playmat.
Ben has decided we're not talking about the witchcrafters
Oh,
anymore.
We're on the clowns. That's
Send
where
in the
he's at.
clowns.
It's actually a really cool artwork. The only thing that makes me a little bit disappointed is I feel like it being in the box there and then there just being this kind of weird space on the sides doesn't quite work. And I feel like they could have just stretched this out to the corner. Well, maybe not
You
them.
got
They could have
lights in the
employed
background.
someone to do it
Highlights.
because I'd have no faith in them doing it properly.
There's fairy lights.
Yeah, but that's nothing.
For a good time.
Yeah.
Our Christmas light.
The Clown Clan is into crystal pitches.
Oh, yeah, sorry. We should probably stop calling them the clan. They're the crew.
Yeah.
No, I will always refer to them as the CCC.
As the clan.
The Cool Clan.
No.
CCC.
Well, this will be the last time that you see Ben on a podcast.
All the CCC gamers stand up.
And then we had some V-Jump promos that have been hinted at. We know literally nothing about any of them.
But they're all 30th anniversary of Summon Skull.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's more lore, Jake.
Actually, they didn't have the Summon
Is that
Skull in
Gigabyte?
this one.
No, it's the Hatsume Giant in the front.
Yes, you got
got
Hatsume,
the-
you got
It's into 2 articles.
Wing Dragon of
that's
Guardian
Ryu
Fortress.
Ryu
No, that's
Ran?
Feral Imp.
That's Ryu
That's
Ran.
Feral Imp.
That's Ryu Ran.
That's Feral Imp.
Ryu Ran.
Feral Imp.
Ryu
Publish.
Ran.
Easy.
And then what? That's the Dino, and that's Wing
That's what's
Dragon
in the
Guardian of
egg?
the Fortress.
That's what gets tuned. Wait, which one's the green? Oh, yeah. Yeah, where is this Summon Skull?
Sorry, it's Horned Imp, not Feral Imp. It's not Ryu Ran either.
God damn it. And then just briefly as well, we have a bit more stats on the
Genuinely, I don't know. Is it the other Winged Dragon? But I thought the other Winged Dragon was red.
who knows?
What is the Green Dragon?
So isn't it Ryu Kishin?
Raikushin. Oh, yeah, it is
Oh, that's what I was
Raikushin.
trying to say. What was I actually saying?
Horned Imp's more grey. You were saying Ryu Ran.
Oh, yeah, no, that was wrong. That was 100% wrong.
I was like, it's not the dragon. And I just doubled down on Imp. I was like, whatever I say first is whatever I say first.
Yeah, because I had Ryu Kishin powered in my head, but then I was just saying something completely different.
I don't remember what Green Dragon that is.
Oh, we'll find out.
Dragon
Anywho,
Dwelling in the deep.
we had some stats from the YCS 3v3 in Vegas. Admittedly, the ones
Alright,
that I have here are incredibly
I just want to point
pixelated.
out, it says a battle
Oh,
30
yeah,
years of
got it.
history.
Yeah,
His
I've got
first
it saved
duel.
as an image now.
Huh?
Oh, it makes it
He
worse.
plays that card in his
Yeah.
first duel?
I thought it was good. I mean, so in the room, in the top, we had 25% Yummy, 17% Branded Draco Tail, 17% A9 Vanquished Soul, 9% Lunar Light, 8% Ignis de Malice, 4% Yummy Typhoon, Azamina.
I don't know how to read into the last of the top cut decks.
Yeah, and then the rest is just pet decks of Mitsurugi builds and an Archmage K9.
There was
Well, Armage Conan was in the winning team,
there was a
and it was Distant Coda.
Yes.
there was a whatchamacallit. What's the card called?
Oh.
The flippy deck. The flippy pendulums.
An aircraft?
Yeah, one of those made top cut, but it was like the 2 decks that he was with were just meta decks. And I was like, how much of the 3 games did you win all day?
I don't think you helped that much.
Yeah.
I was a bit bored and read some of the written coverage to get a feel of it. And one of the matches is just like, oh, and then the 2 teammates won. So they just
Game
finished.
over. Yeah.
It's just like
That happened whenever they stream these events too,
Yeah.
where the game they were streaming just ended.
That was your mate, an aircraft. He was still busy trying to work out which of his
It's
things
like,
is flipped, and
flip,
his teammates on
flip,
Yummy and fucking other things are just like,
Flip,
Darren, we're done.
we're done here, buddy. But I
Um,
have the interesting deck for the stream.
I wanted to show my cool flippy deck.
Yeah.
But then we move on to our Discord. If you weren't aware, we do have a Discord. Link is in the description below. Feel free to jump in, say hi, and ask us questions. We have our director here this week to show you where to go.
below the scapegoats.
I was
So-
trying to touch the top of each of them. Yeah.
First question this week comes to us from 6R6. I don't think we had this one last week. Do you have a favorite side dish?
Is naan a side dish?
Depends on how many naan you get.
One?
Probably not.
That's a side.
Naan's a great side dish.
Naan is a great side dish.
Last night we had Thai for dinner. And like I ordered something that had no vegetables and Jasmine went, "You haven't had vegetables in 3 days," and ordered vegetables as a side dish for me. And I was like, "You haven't got vegetables either."
Don't let her shake.
Is this a thing that can happen?
I had like
I'm gonna be single forever.
I had crispy chicken and noodles, and then she was like, ordered veggies.
Your daily greens.
Sure, I do.
I actually like it.
That's the flavor of vape he has. Daily greens.
You can't be putting that shit out there. What the fuck? Anyway, I liked the expensive one. There was a $60 version I bought, and that one you couldn't taste any of the green stuff. Then I went for a cheaper version, and it was still flavored, but it still had that very, let's say, earthy tone.
I drink I drink matcha.
Jake triple boiling his vegetables. I still taste the dirt.
Yeah,
I steam vegetables.
I drink matcha, so.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. My favorite side dish is specifically salt and pepper calamari.
How many salt and pepper calamaris are you counting entrees as a side dish?
Is that not what they are?
No, a side dish is the thing you get alongside of your main.
I mean, most of the time,
Like
when
mashed
you're
potatoes.
eating out, you end up doing that anyway because you don't want to be.
I'll be honest, I don't get entrees because if I get entrees and then also finish my main, I feel fat.
See, this is why Jasmine's ordering you vegetables.
Alfredo? Like a little bit. If I'm having steak, just a little bit of pasta over there. Kind of cute.
Pasta's a main.
No, just a little. So instead of potatoes, you have like a little bit of pasta
Yeah.
and then veg.
That's just like getting a surf and turf with two mains, though.
I'm not talking a big, like it's the little packets. It's even described as a side dish on the packet. You think Master Foods lies to me?
They're certainly lying about the
Damn you, McCain.
natural flavors.
You've lied to me again.
I just don't think that pasta can be
Our
a side
non-Australian
dish.
viewers are going to have no idea why that's so funny.
He's done it again. Like, telling you. I can't, like,
The blue onion counts as a side dish because if not,
that's an entree.
yeah. I'm off it now.
I'll be real, the last time I went to Outback Steakhouse, like, I was like, I'm gonna get the steak. And it was the size of this fucking mouse. I was like,
Was it a good steak?
no, it was fucking terrible.
Oh, okay.
Like, I ordered
See,
it.
I don't mind a steak being small if it's delicious. Like if you go out to like a nice steak restaurant like Debutante and they get you like a nice little ribeye that sits like that and it's tiny on the plate, but it's delicious Wagyu.
I mean, actually, I had the reason we were there was a reverse moment of I look at Brit and go, "You haven't had any iron. You got to get some red meat in here." Had red meat. So
Outback Steak. Like, I'll be real, I don't like steaks typically, like, at 95% of places I go to. They're just dog shit.
Oh yeah,
But
like
no.
everyday places, I'm not going for a steak. I'm going
Yeah.
for the other stuff.
well, I'd ordered a steak sandwich. Outback Steakhouse, thank you very much.
That's Outback Steakhouse for you.
You sure Jasmine didn't go in and go?
You know, this boy
Sub
needs
that.
chicken.
Yeah.
I love this new law of Jasmine's at the back of restaurants
Switching.
outside of times that we're together and just ordering meals for us. Maybe that's how I ended up with a ham and pineapple pizza slice in front of me yesterday when I was at my mate's house. I ordered meat lovers and then I just took a bite of the pizza that was in front of me on a plate and I was like, why is there so many vegetables in this? They're like, because that's not for you.
You haven't had fruit.
You say that again?
You haven't had fruit.
Okay, your mic is working. For some reason, I looked before and I was like, Bragg's mic's not moving.
Uh-oh. Next question from Corey. If you had to choose one food / we're really food heavy on this pod. If you had to choose one food / dish to eat for the rest of your life, what would it
I've
be?
been asked this question before. It's always chicken schnitzel.
I mean, I was just going to say. Eggs.
Chicken, you can just do
Okay,
so
well,
much with schnitzel.
What were you going to say?
Well-
Spaghetti?
Yeah.
Spaghetti bolognese.
I think
Lot of
mine
shaggy.
would be satay chicken.
Yeah, it can be cooked so
course.
many ways. Shit or good.
Look, if you knew anything about Shell Harbour Village, you know that there's at least 5 different ways to get it.
Yeah,
One of those ways
I
is
know.
shit.
Yeah. I
Uh,
went somewhere the other day and got satay chicken, and it was like close to not able to be anywhere near my mouth. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
that
unfortunate.
is horrendously bad.
It was really good, and given how close it is to your work, I think you would have it. If
Andrew's
not, should have it.
Andrew's brother's wife's satay chicken. That is pretty good.
What?
Don't worry. Deep law cut.
Anyway, what I was going to say is Milan.
Yeah.
Milan satay chicken is delicious,
We went
and
to
the portion is enormous.
Thai Home Kitchen last night.
Where the fuck is that?
I have no fucking clue.
How did you go there if you didn't know? If you don't know where it is?
Desmond went and picked it up and brought it back.
Put extra vegetables in this. This bitch has been avoiding broccoli.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love this new law.
It was really good. Really good. Really, really good. Would recommend if you're in Wollongong, give it a shot.
You know what's really bad? Taste of Asia. They've got 300 things on their menu, and all of them are bad.
That's the problem, Jake. You never go to a place where the menu is huge.
Well, I never went there.
Okay.
It's across the road from me, and like I think it had just opened at the time, and we're like, oh, we should try it. Took us like 20 minutes to work out where on the menu we were going to order from, and then when we got it, it was bad.
I'll have a number 124.
Yeah.
And a side of 312.
Top tip for anyone viewing: if you're going to any restaurant and they have more than I'd say 40 dishes on the menu, don't order.
Oh, I'd like for an Asian restaurant, yeah. If you go to like an Australian or like, let's just say like whiter restaurant,
I do.
like if you go to an Italian place and there's 40 things on the menu, just
Oh,
leave.
that's too much for an
Just
Italian.
leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like an Asian restaurant, yeah, 40 menu items is probably the max. Like
Yeah.
if you're in an Italian restaurant, more than 20 items, walk out the fucking door. Don't turn around. Don't come back.
Last question, hopefully not to do with food. It is not. Great. This is from Lysan. My friend said I should learn how to use link monsters after I found the art of Unchained cards really appealing. Is this worth building in 2026?
Oh, fuck yeah. They're about to get a bunch of new
Yeah.
support.
Unchained is relatively good on
Did
it.
I ask a question before?
I believe so.
Okay, I was going to say hello. Hello if you haven't. Hi, Lysan.
Yeah, Unchained is really good. Well, kind of good on its own. It's quite good with Fiendsmith, and it's getting 7 cards of support. Ideally, some point this year, if not perhaps next year. We don't actually know. The OCG is getting it first. But yeah,
Still to be
I'm very
announced.
much with you. I was very much on the Unchained train from the artwork alone. Evil Dogs, yes,
Because of BDSM.
and it only got better from there. I'd say I've been I think it's been brought up in the chat recently too. Most archetypes I like end up getting support down the line and just continue to get support down the line. It's very good for me.
Damn, you've been really naughty too.
Yeah.
Chaining up.
That concludes us for this week. Thank you all very much for listening and watching. If you are watching along, feel free to like and subscribe. If you're listening, feel free to favorite, jump into our Discord, ask us some questions, and we'll catch you all next week. Peace.
Hey, rate us on Spotify.
Yeah, do that too. Bye.